What in the world did I just buy? And why? I don't know. I just bought an Orbital sander because I made a few birdhouses last year, and I thought I really don't want to use the hand sanding anymore because it really caused a lot of problems. I don't know why my hand really bothered me. The muscles were tight. I did some gardening. I did some work on the bird. It just caused me an enormous amount of problems. So I went out and bought the Orbital sander after 6 months or a year, and I thought, just go buy some sanding discs. And that's exactly what this is. Made by Miady, or sold by Miady store. 5-inch, 8-hole, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 inches. Okay, I'm about like that. Yeah, they may be, I don't know, 5 inches. Sanding discs, 70 pieces. I'm not going to count them. 40 grit. How do they separate these, or how do you even know what your grit is? Okay, so there's 40 grit, 80 grit, 120 grit, 240 grit, 320 grit, 600 grit, 800 grit, assorted grits, sandpaper, a box of 70. So I think what you probably, well, you don't have to. Oh, okay, so that's what they did. Did they divide it? Did they divide it? It kind of looks like there's a, oh, they put it up. Okay, so these are all 800, and then they turn it upside down. Okay, so they did what they needed to do. 600 grit, 800 grit. Wow, that is really fine. And, you know, I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the video description. Click on this thing if you want to buy it. It's 16 cents a piece. And all I can say is that it's 16 cents. I had so much trouble with my hands and the muscles and the tightness from just going back and forth and sanding up and down and like this and the pressure on the fingers and the, you know what I'm talking about, guys. I just, my hand was sore. It was killing me for weeks. I got some really nice bird houses out of it. Go check out my channel if you want to look at some of the stuff I did, the squirrel bench and the bird houses. But after that, I said, I'm just not going to do this anymore. I'm not making any of this stuff until I go out and buy a sander. I'm going to do a review on the Orbital sander I just bought. And so I had this in my cart for months. And then finally I thought, are you kidding? You're worried about if it goes up $2 or $3 or if it drops down. 16 cents a piece, 70 of these, this is $11. My wrist and my hand pain, I would gladly have paid $11 to get rid of that or to not have to deal with that. So, I've never used an Orbital sander before. I can't talk about the quality of these discs, if they're going to tear. They look nice to me. I'm happy. I could put it on the dining room table as a little decoration. So, all I'm going to say before I shut this video off, use power tools, safe power tools. Orbital sander, you're not going to hurt yourself with. Saws, you really need to be careful with, even if you're a pro. You could really hurt yourself. Orbital sander, what's it going to do? Kick a little bit? I don't know. Go buy these things. Go buy the loop sanding discs. And, of course, you're going to need to use a mask because these things are going to kick up a whole bunch of dust. And once that fine particle dust gets in your lungs, you're in trouble forever. You are in trouble forever because it's never going to go out of your lungs. So get a mask, buy these cool things. I should have done this months ago. $11 for 70 of these. Come on, people. Go buy these from Miady. Click on that link. Should have done this a long time ago. Yes, they are made in China for those people that are going to ask. That's all right. Everything's made in China. Go buy the things. Save your hands, save your wrists, save your muscles. Don't hurt the wrist with carpal tunnel by sanding.